the world could be a better place if we had I judge myself and I do me and you do you. Like we don't need to judge, really. We don't even need to really judge ourselves. But, I mean, if we just kept it on that, zone of I do me, you do you, I think we could have a lot betterness in the world, But if everyone realized what they have inside of them and what their self-worth is, okay, and spent more time on building up yourself and ourselves and working on ourselves for the higher betterment of us alone and for everybody else, we wouldn't have time to be judging people. But it's so easy for, someone to glance over at a store or whatever and be like, okay, this person's got to be this, or they got to be high. They've, oh my gosh, I mean, because of the way they look or how they sound or certain things. And it's just, it's so quick sometimes to have those thoughts, or even to have those thoughts in your head, but not saying them out loud. But then there are the ones that do want to say something out loud, right? Try putting yourself in someone's shoes of being that person. What would you do? How would you act? And things like that. We need to stop being so quite judgmental. And I was looking at something on a paper pertaining to jobs. And one of the things that said judging, and like talking in reference to like judging the situation, judging the employees, judging the customers, and just judging overall everything. And I thought to myself, I really wouldn't consider that judging. I really would love to change that word and take it out, because I'd rather put assessing, looking at the situation, looking at the customers, and the employees, and the overall assessment of what a salon, should be like. Because some stuff I was looking at on a resume type thing, and that's what got me into the subject about the judging thing, and thought, maybe I should talk about that a little bit and stuff, because it is an issue I'm seeing quite a bit. And yes, I'm not for the politics of all that stuff and everything, really, okay? But we go with that. There's so much judgment, right? Judgment on one side, judgment on another. I'm judging them for this. I'm judging them for this. I'm judging and this one and that. And the judging thing goes on and on and on with so many different factors and things that it could be like a stackicity. Okay? If you don't know what stackicity is, it's where things can just stack up on top of each other. Okay? Like static. Okay? Stackicity. Like I have these cards and it's stacking this way and you can stack, and it's stacking up and all of that stuff too. And when you with stackicities, you can have a lot of friction, okay? But is it good friction or is it bad friction? Because you can have good friction and you can have bad friction, see? So, I mean, if I was to say, like, go like this and try to do something, I'm making a little bit of friction, right? Okay? It depends on your mood and how your inner is and how the situation is with people around you. So if you're walking around, okay, with that I'm holier than now type attitude, with that always judging every little thing that everybody does, okay, you're not causing that good friction, okay, because everything's with energy. Everything has energy, including this ring that I am wearing, okay? It has energy. Just like if you take your hair and it goes like this and stick a balloon or something to a wall after rubbing it on your head, it's that static, right? Well, when your energy comes forth, okay, And if more people would just start honing in and being a little different with the way they are on certain things, that friction that's going out would be different. See, it would be a good kind. So you got your good friction, you got your bad friction. So what kind of friction are you wanting to put out there for people? Are you wanting to put out a bunch of static that makes the hairs stand up like in my ears? Or do you want to send out the smoothing wisps of something that's more peaceful? And also, when you're in that judgmental state so much, it's really hard to kind of even help, because maybe you could think, okay, instead of judging this person, what could I do that might be able to help them? Might be able to help them better themselves, better their appearance, better their speech. What can I do? Put yourself in that mode of, hey, maybe I'll start trying to think of solutions, okay? Instead of. Now, on that note, as it's 6:22, I was looking at the time on there. I'm going to pull a couple angel cards here and see what the angels might have to say with this matter. On this matter that I was referring to for the collective of the judgment. Any cards that you would like to lay on this, angels, okay, for this. All right. What card do we have for this? We got a card for them. Oh, there we go. Angel Uriel is on the bottom of the deck, okay? And this one we have Rosetta. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. That one's coming through, and it's about the child, seeing the children and helping. And that's what I was talking about. We need to start thinking about helping. Okay? Carrying that, the weight, carrying the weight. See? Sometimes children feel like they're carrying the weight. Ever been that child that, think about it, ever been that child that you felt like you were carrying the weight of the world on you? When all you wanted was that peaceness, the peacenesses of, you had that harp and that harmony going through. That's what we need. We need to carry that harmony through, from our hearts, through our hands, with our actions. And I'm actually going to read to you guys what it says about Rosetta. Okay? Here. Okay. There. I'm right here for you all, okay? Additional message for Rosetta. Children respond to your open-hearted nature. You are also charmed by their straightforward honesty, laughter, and innocence. In many ways, they engage and heal your own inner child. You seek to give these children that which you desire when you were young. You also feel an inner calling to improve the lives of children, and you may wonder about the best way to proceed. I am with you as a guardian angel who delights in bringing you new opportunities to help children. All you need to do is notice that young people whom I bring into your orbit. Be your delightful self with these children, and the rest will take care of itself. As soon as you are ready for an increased role, please say the word to me, and I will increase the number of lives you touch. Please be assured that I understand your temperament and will only bring you to situations that match your passions, talents, and interests. You are a blessing to children everywhere. And this honing in on the children too, because that's the other thing I know I was meant to bring to you guys, that Spirit wanted me to hone in on. That heart of the child. Go back to the innocence. The innocence of a child. Yes, a child will be blunt. A child will tell you like it is. But a child is full of joy, imagination, and laughter. Okay? So let's look after our children, guys. Okay? And let's look after the people that are around us and stop being so judgmental at times, okay? And let's help these people feel like they don't have to hold the weight of the world on their hands, and it's okay. Peace and love. This is Tal.